So I finally got a bidet attachment, and I have to say I was wrong about a few things. Here are the 5 things buyers find out after they get this one. Reason I'd buy it again. Number 5, installation is faster than you think, but there is one thing to check first. I was ready to set aside a whole afternoon for this. I watched a few videos, told my wife I might need to call a plumber, and she gave me that look, that look. 20 minutes later, the whole thing was done and I was washing my hands. Here's what you need to do. Remove the toilet seat bolts, slide the attachment between the seat and the bowl, reattach the seat, then connect the included stainless steel hose to your toilet's water supply. That's it. No drilling, no electrician, no tools besides a hand. One thing you want to check first is whether you have a 1-piece or a 2-piece toilet. This water lace is designed for a 2-piece toilet. That's what most American toilets are anyways. But just check before you order so you don't find out the hard way after it's already in your bathroom. But number 4 is something I generally did not expect, and it will change how you think about your whole setup. Number 4, the seat gap problem is real, and this one actually solves it for you. Here's something most people looking to get bidet attachments don't think about. Whether you put the attachment between the toilet seat and the bowl, it raises the back of the seat. On some attachment, that gap is big enough for the seat to tilt forward and the whole thing feels a little bit wobbly, and water can spray right through the gap onto the floor. Not ideal, and that's where a lot of people that have issues with these complain about it. This water lace is only 0.24 inches thick. That's about as slim as a bidet attachment gets. The profile stays so flat that your seat sits near level after installation with no tilt, no gap. And I noticed the first thing as I sat down, there was no weird angle, no rocking around. I felt like a normal toilet seat with extra features in it. If you've been nervous about the seat gap issue, that's the reason why this one's worth your attention. Go ahead and add it to your cart now so you don't forget about it. Because number 3 is the one that most people skip right past when they're looking at the listing for it. Number 3. There are 2 nozzles and they do different things. Most people see a dual nozzle in the product title and they assume that it just means 2 spray points at the same spot. It doesn't. The water lace has a rear wash nozzle and a separate feminine wash nozzle, and they are positioned at different angles for different jobs, obviously. The control dial on the right side lets you switch between them. You start at the first position for the rear wash and turn further for the feminine wash. Both nozzles retract when you're not using them. That's what the nozzles that are coming out here, and they stay covered and stay clean. And I'll be honest with you, I assumed I'd only use one of these. My wife had other plans. She's now considers this thing a household essential. And I quote, "Why did we wait so long to get this?" An adjustable pressure knob means that you can slow the low flow, find out what works best for you too. Now, number 2 is what I really wish I'd known before winter rolled around. Number 2, the water is cold, room temperature cold, and you will get used to it faster than you think. This is the thing most people react to that nobody warns you about enough when you get one of these. This is a non-electric bidet. It uses your home existing cold water supply. That means the water comes out, matches whatever temperature the water in your pipes is, which in winter can feel pretty brisk. I won't sugarcoat it. The first time I used this in December, I made a little noise. My wife heard it from down the hall. She came checking if I was all right. It was kind of an awkward situation. I was fine. I was just not prepared for it. And this is what buyers consistently report. You adapt to it within a week, sometimes faster. The trick is to start the water pressure low, so you ease into it rather than blast in full pressure right away. Most people stick with it for 3 or 4 days without noticing the temperature at all. It becomes normal, and it's okay. Now, number 1 is the one that got me, so do not skip this one. Plus, after number 1, I have 2 bonuses, things that most people don't find out until they are already on one. Number 1, where you're gonna use a lot less toilet paper, like way less, and you don't realize that how much until it adds up over time and it's actually gone. I bought this thing thinking it was just a hygiene upgrade, and that's true, it definitely is. But the thing that actually hit me was that we don't use as much toilet paper. I set it out and I use it way less. It just started happening. And when you actually clean after you use the bidet, you only need a little bit of paper to dry off. One family tracked this and went from 12 rolls a week down to 2. My household didn't go quite that far, but the difference was noticeable within a few months. And here's why that matters more than it sounds. Toilet paper, the cost adds up, right? The cost to clog the toilet, constant restocking, and water lace hooks directly to your water line and uses a small amount of water, no electricity, no ongoing cost beyond what you already pay for water. I was skeptical that would change anything about how our bathroom ran day to day, but I was wrong. The hygiene part is better, and the toilet paper pile up under the sink stop disappearing every week. If number 1 sold you like it sold me, add this to your cart now, don't put it off. Now, bonus number 1, turn the pressure down before and after you use it. That small tip makes a real difference. When you lower the water pressure before turning the bidet off, the water drains downward through the nozzle instead of sitting in it. That's how the self-cleaning function actually works. A lot of people don't realize this and skip it. They wonder why the nozzle gets built up over time. Just lower the dial down. So you basically turn this down. It takes 3 extra seconds. That keeps the nozzle clean without scrubbing. Bonus number 2 is something most people discover about months in, and it's easy to miss. Now, bonus number 2, this fits in an RV or any type of mobile transport like that. The water lace is listed as travel RV compatible, and that's not a throwaway claim. Slim profile and the simple T-adapter connector. Lightweight build means that you can take it off in one toilet and put it on another without needing special parts. If you have a camper RV with a standing toilet hookup, this drops right in. A few buyers mentioned in the reviews as something they figured out after the fact. It's worth knowing before you buy it so you can plan on it. I wouldn't have thought of it that way, but now I know, and it opens up options. So always remember 2 things here, guys. Number 1, deals fade, so go add this to your cart now. Number 2, the product, bro, is always here for you.